on our way to Project Pains. Check up on Javier. It's Friday, payroll, so he's looking to get paid. So let's see how much progress we got. Then later on today, I'll send the email with the reports to my client on project status. Tonight is High Frequency Friday at the High Museum. What else? Tomorrow is the mountain drive, but looks like we're not going to be able to get to go for two reasons. A, the vet's not ready. The Cuban Ferrari is not ready. Two, I really wanted to go in the vet, didn't want to go in the Benz. And then three, most important, we're here to make money. Ethan signed us up for the Gene Johnson, what is it, new construction workshop or?
Yeah, he's thank you for actually sending me it. I was up at like 2 checking my Facebook. Wow. Because I'm trying to get buyers for this lot. And I'll touch base on the lot in a second. But Will had sent me a message of the Gene Johnson Construction Kings. And that's something that we've wanted to do. We want to pay for their seminar. I guess that's what you can call it, seminar.
Yeah, seminar workshop.
And he's doing like a free one on Saturday, so sign us up for that. I'm assuming it's at one of their projects. He's gonna talk.
Does the bear shit in the woods?
Look at the bear.
And you know, we'll meet some cool people there.
Get some knowledge. Start getting that knowledge for the new construction that we got. Big picture.
And then on the lot, I'll touch base with Mr. Tycoon. He's supposed to call me. We have an offer in on it. A few other people will... Actually, first, this is something that I didn't know. And like me being young, I kind of feel like an idiot because I should have known. I sent it out, the information to all my investors in a group chat on accident. So I feel like an idiot. But this morning I sent it out again and I had some feedback. Bro, I hate Atlanta. I thought that was a chick, bro.
That was a dude?
Yes, dude, in like underwear.
Oh, this is the Ansley area.
I hate Atlanta. We're not homophobic.
Care Bears, stare!
I just think like, I'm sure that would mind boggle you as well. But anyways, that's another story. A few of the investors that I sent it to didn't like the lot because it's in a flood zone.
All right,
The flood zone is AE. And that's second to worst.
¿Qué clase, loco, viga? Arriba el tanque. Let's go, baby, let's go! Let's go! Woo!
So hopefully we can still sell it. And hopefully the guy that put an offer in, because it's not bad, we can make money. Hopefully they don't end up changing and we can go with them. But I'm waiting on Tycoon to call me today. He's been making cold calls, documented data for you guys. So and I feel like, honestly, after talking with Mr. Tycoon, I came to this conclusion. The call data on like, okay, how many calls per, how many people are selling the houses. I feel like
Merch.
because I feel like
Merch.
I feel like
Merch.
I just feel like
Merch.
I mean I feel like
Merch.
I feel like
Merch.
I feel like
Merch.
I feel like
Merch.
I feel like it's not like statistics.
Like
it's
out of
not
100
like-
calls,
yeah.
out of 100 leads, you're able to contact 50. Out of those 50,
Right.
20 want to sell, 20 are, and out of those 21 is a realistic.
Exactly. But the thing is with that, since it's the real estate and you're looking for a dime in the dozen, you really don't know. who's gonna want to sell. But I'm working on statistics right now. I've called 1,500 people, and out of the 1,500 dials that I've made,
that's some good information. Pay attention.
I have had, I counted it before we left, around 150 people answer the phone.
Welcome back to Celebrity Jeopardy.
That were the sellers. Now, I had plenty of other people that have answered the phone and said they weren't the seller, wrong number doesn't work.
Before we begin the double Jeopardy round, I'd like to ask our contestants once again, please refrain from using ethnic slurs.
But out of 1,500 calls, I've had 150 people just answer the phone.
So that's about 10%.
I think you're pretty smart.
Math wasn't right.
150, yeah, 150 is 10% of 1,500.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, what do you want?
And still waiting to close a deal.
I hate my job.
So then I can just be like, okay, out of this many calls, this many sellers contacted for this list, this is what it's gonna look like. But running some data for my personal benefit and for you guys' personal benefit. And that's all I have to share. Oh, well, thanks for WhilE waking my ass up this morning, giving me a little motivation to start the day.
Yeah, I got some posts this morning on IG that I reposted there. If you guys saw my story from Kobe.
You know, if you want to play at an excellent level, if you want to do something excellent, you have to be excellent all the time. It's a way of life. It's not just I show up on Monday and be excellent. No, it don't work that way. Right? You got to be excellent across the board. Right? And that's how you build habits. When excellence becomes a habit, then that's just who you are.
Man is a beast. His work ethics are on point. That's what I want to implement on this kid right here. So, need him to fucking wake up, get hungry.
Yeah, I could definitely see. I don't know. I can only speak for myself because I haven't like seen anyone else my age be mentored. But I'm obviously in a better position than a lot of people because I was able to get woken up at like 7 a.m. this morning. You know, like have like David Goggins screaming at me.
I'm not crazy. I'm just not like you.
And also, it will teach you. Man, sometimes I feel like I'm talking everywhere.
No,
but
that's what it's about.
In life, when you're learning, and I don't know if this goes for old people.
Well, let me tell you something, Johnny. That the first 90 years or so, they go by pretty fast.
Yeah?
What?
The first 90 years, they go by pretty fast.
Yeah, but how would you know? You're just a damn kid.
Well, I didn't say it. You did.
Sorry, you're not old.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry, 45 years young.
Believe me, this man is a menace. He's always drinking, starting fights. Isn't that right?
I don't know if this goes for the older demographic or the younger, but I feel like when you're around people to talk less and listen more.
Class is when you have a lot to say, but you choose to remain silent in the presence of fools.
And even if you have like something, if they say something and like it pisses you off or like you have some smart rebuttal, just think about what they're saying. I thought about that this morning, and I realized like a lot of times WhilE will get mad at me for doing stuff, and instead of just like going and arguing, because I don't have like, no one has time to argue, just take the day and like sit back and just like realize, okay, this is what he meant, this is the takeaway. I may feel different about this situation, but it's fine. Everyone's gonna have, you're always gonna disagree with people because you're a unique human being. Unless you have a twin, I don't think there's another person that's anything like you. You're extraordinary.
Twins. My name is Julius. I'm your twin brother.
Obviously. The moment I sat down, I thought I was looking into a mirror.
And that's a good thing about, I guess, being you. And that's why you should love yourself. That's a whole nother topic. But going back on, you know, just thanks. I appreciate it, WhilE. I appreciate you coming in there and waking me up this morning. I have realized that like the past month, I haven't been like productive as I need to be. And these past few days, I've been enjoying my progress, and it's actually made me happy.
How I feel has no impact on how I live my life. I don't think happiness as an index is a healthy view for a man to have on life success.
I can speak on Andrew Tate. Wow, dude, this is gonna be a long video.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I could speak on Andrew Tate. He talks about like you shouldn't wake up and chase happiness and make happiness like a goal in life. Happiness is good. It's great to feel happy, and I was thinking, I was just like calling when I was listening to.
Am I successful? Am I competent? You know, am I achieving things? Am I respected? If you start to look at these indicators of your life, you're gonna end up being happier without actually analyzing if you're happy or not.
The main thing that helps me get through these cold calls, these hundreds of cold calls a day, I understand they're dreadful, but I turn on podcasts, motivating podcasts. My favorite people to listen to are the Tates, this whole like manosphere stuff. I'll also listen to stuff like some dating coach advice, like advice with women, fresh and fit.
You guys need to become, not so that you can get them, guys. I said that a million times. You don't become so that you can get girls. You become so you don't tolerate the bullshit that inevitably comes with the girls. You guys see the delusion here every single fucking night in 1080p.
Playing with fire, so on and so forth. Just bettering yourself videos. But going back onto what Andrew Tate said about you shouldn't wake up and like chase happiness.
I wake up and say, how can I be proud of myself? What can I achieve that makes me proud of myself? How can I do things that make other people respect me and are proud of me? How do I have a day which I complete when I come home? The woman who's in my house says, wow, there's no man like you. How do I live a life so my children look at me and go, Dad's a superhero? How do I make my mother call me and say, I couldn't possibly be more proud of you? I choose proud. I don't choose happy.
And I realized, I was like, wow, that's true, because I haven't assessed myself and be like, are you happy? Like, I'm not here chasing happiness.
What do you do to make you proud of yourself, and what do you do to make others proud of you?
Happiness is a feeling, it's not a state. Just like being sad. Imagine if you were happy. Literally, think about that. Imagine if you were happy the whole time. There was no sadness in your life. You couldn't distinguish the good, the bad. It wouldn't be a life worth living.
And I have a wonderful quote, actually. I've been writing down some fire quotes.
Nice.
And I recently, Mark Zuckerberg.
I always feel like somebody's watching me, and I have no privacy.
Came out with an app called Threads on Instagram. And I never got into the Twitter. Me neither. But I know Twitter is like there to post your thoughts. And I was like, okay, I've been reading some books and listening to these podcasts and like taking away little things like quotes that I like and sayings and writing them down. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll post one quote a day on my thread just so it's there forever.
It's forever, 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 ever.
Because anything you post on the internet is there forever.
Forever, ever, forever never seems that long.
Unless, let's say, WhilE went into YouTube and deleted the video. We are not known by every person in the world, so I'm sure no one would have that video unless we have like crazy fans that are fucking screen recording our videos. But here's the quote: the best times of your life come at the end of something horrible. So happiness is gonna come at the end of sadness. But that's just something that I realized, you know, like, man, I haven't chased happiness. Just keep pushing, man. And know that your goals are going to be accomplished as long as you're improving at 1% a day. Even if you're really not improving at 1% a day, as long as you felt good about yourself that day, then I'd say you did good. And that wraps up my
positive rant.
Yeah, my rant. Yeah, that wraps up my rant. So.
Well, I don't know if it was a rant. It's a positive rant, because rant sounds kind of negative, and that was kind of positive.
Yeah, I know you bitched at me about saying rant one time.
Yeah,
I'd say that wraps up my
food for thought.
Food for thought. I'm trying to think of like something like intelligent to say, but I'll think of something, and we'll start we'll start implementing that whenever we talk our ass off. But yep, that's all I have to say. Oh, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
So you got listen more than you speak. Do you think that implements on like something for older people? Because older people have been around in the world.
I think,
for instance,
yeah.
you've been on this earth for almost 25 years more than me. So if you didn't like something that someone was saying and you disagreed, do you feel more entitled to say, I disagree with what you're saying, this is how I feel? Or do you just like, okay, let me shut up and like analyze why this person is saying that?
Exactly. I'm more of that of analyzing people. Like I'll listen. Like I'll right off the bat I'll disagree. Like from a personal experience I'll disagree and I know they're wrong, but I'll be listening to see how they came up with their, and then I'll give my point of view, and that's it.
Makes sense.
That person's still gonna have their experience, their point of view, and I'm still gonna have my experience, my point of view.
Right. That person's always gonna have their opinion.
Yeah.
I got another good question for you. Who's the guy that told you numbers never will lie, Willie?
That was
I'm Speedy Gonzalez, the fastest mouse in all Mexico.
Noe. That was the first worker that I had when I went off on my own doing turnkey with the apartments.
His name is Noe?
Noe.
Noel?
Noel.
Okay.
Mexican dude, old man. He was an accountant back in Mexico, and I don't know, with the government, he lost everything, and he ended up coming over here painting. He has a funny story. Basically, he saved like $50,000-$60,000 to sending it to his wife that he was sending. He was leaving with a grown man.
Yeah,
that's the guy with the roommates, with other men, shitty ass car, all the money he was banking, he was just throwing. He was a workaholic. Wife back in Mexico blew through the money, had an affair, lost everything. Gone. So anyhow, he was an accountant. Yeah. Oh, he was checking out the chick. I thought he was gonna say something. I was like, no. Looking at a banner, the magnet. But yeah, so he was an accountant, and he told me, I remember I had pressure from other people like, oh, you just want to be a boss, you should be an employee. But the numbers made sense. I was making more money if I was an employee.
You looked back every single year and you were making more money than you did the last year.
Exactly.
Numbers never lie.
And he told me that. He would tell me, he's like, the numbers never lie. 2 + 2 is always going to be 4. You're making more money, whatever. Who cares what people are saying? You stay focused on what you're doing. It's you against you. And I guess I got that from him. The numbers don't lie, and just focus on you.
No. I wonder if he's still alive.
Yeah, he is. He hits me up every once in a while saying, oh, if I got work for it, tengo chamba. Will, tiene chamba. Like, yeah, come over here.
Tango chamba, have work?
Yeah. Let me know when you're here. We'll figure it out. But that's it. He hits me up once a year, once in a blue moon.
Man, that's sad. This
and like
world has just gone to shit.
Yeah, to bring it up, like I tell you, everything's always money or women, dog. Money or women. To keep it PG.
Doesn't money make you horny?
With Noe, we had the fallout because he helped me out when I started. You know, he was the laborer and this and that, but he wanted to become partners. And I had just started my company. I started with like $5,000 or $6,000, something like that. So he told me he'll put in another 5 or 6, and I was like, I'm not selling half of my company when I know the potential where I'm going with it for $5,000 right now when I'm just starting it. And he got mad, and that's where we had to fall out.
So you were putting up $5,000 for your company, and he said that he'll put up the other $5,000.
No, he'll put another 5,000 to match what I was putting in to be partners.
Oh, and then you just didn't want to partner with them?
No, I didn't want to sell half of my company for $5,000 when I knew the potential. I was just starting it. Plus, I was going to do all the work.
Oh, he wasn't going to do anything?
No, well, he's just like, he was physical labor. I was the one with all the knowledge, English, bilingual, the documents, all the legal aspects.
The brains.
Yeah. Marketing, all that. I don't know if he even knew how to manage people.
He knew how to use his back.
Nope, like Mr. Tycoon says.
That's what I was thinking.
Nope, you're either gonna put
Bees.
money back, bank, or brain. There you go.
You're always gonna use one in life. I'm gonna write that down as a quote, actually.
Yep. Trying to get to that bank status. Join the journey. While talking about vacation, this guy was like, bro, I love my life. Like a meme, a post that I posted, create a life you don't have to vacation from. That's me. I don't vacation from my time, from my life. People go on vacation, I do getaways.
All I do is get high and work.
I can't do more than 3-4 days. My mind, I'm not enjoying the vacation. My mind is where I work, what's going on. I love it too much. I'm too passionate about it.
We are the passionate few.
Vacations for people to disconnect from reality. I don't see that. My reality is fucking awesome. I go to the pool, tan, the gym, eat out wherever the fuck I want, drive what I want. My life is fucking beautiful. I love it. So I don't need a vacation. I like little getaways every now and then just to go experience different things, but it's not to go and escape my reality. That's the difference. I don't escape my reality. I get away to experience new experiences. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's a great takeaway. And I honestly, I can agree with you, because I've noticed that, like, whenever I go away, then it's almost like, okay, you're thinking about work, unless you're inducing yourself with mind-altering substances.
Not even like that. Even when I'm drinking or partying, I'm thinking, we're out on the boat party, I'm thinking boating for dollars. I'm always, everything is related. I got the shit tattooed to my fucking arm, on my car, my house, everything says willpower. If I could find fucking willpower toilet paper, I'll have willpower toilet paper. Oh, this guy's not here. Looks like he did the front. Looks like he did all the main house. All right, so we were right to Project Pains. Javier's not here, but it looks like he finished exactly what he said he was going to do, the whole house. Well, actually, no, he said he was going to finish the small house, and let's go and walk around and see what's up. 20 minutes of great talk, and we're not done. What's going on, Power Squad? Willpower here. We ain't got the microphones because it's lost somewhere inside the seat of the car. We can't find it. But we're here at Project Pains. Javier, La Viera, killing it. He's up to speed. He's working on the guest house now. He's already got the full house, the main house with the OSB boards up. Getting it ready for the wrap. He's still got to do the fascia and the soffit. He's working now in the guest house in the back, as you'll see when we walk around. So he's getting the OSB boards on that, and then this upcoming week we'll start with the fascia and soffit, and then the wrapping, and then the siding, and we're done with the exterior rehab here.
And that's all we had to do for this project, just the exterior rehab?
Yeah, we might get the inside, I don't know. We did the same in the other project, but this time I think he's just trying to get the city off his ass. So he's just getting the exteriors taken care of to buy him some more time.
Gotcha. And I mean, as you guys can see, there's not much to show in the back. It's basically the same. So this is just a little update for Pains. For the people that don't speak Spanish, what does La Fiera mean?
La Fiera means the beast in Spanish. So all my guys are all La Fiera, the beast in their trait.
Yeah, I mean, he did this in a few days. Nope. So, all right.
Dream.
Peace. It's hot as fuck.
All right, so he did the front like he said, and like I said, man, don't jump to conclusions. Assumption is the mother of all fuck-ups. Javier's here, he's just working in the back.
Don't assume, because you'll make an ass out of me and you.
Assume, yeah, I get it. That's a good one.
Who told me that? I think
I don't know who got that.
Said that.
Yeah?
I think so.
I got that. Assumption is the mother of all fuck-ups. Eric Coleman, shout out to you. That was my ex-brother. Dímelo, Fiera. Oye, dímelo. Oye, ahí estaba hablando mierda. Dije, este Javier me dijo que iba a terminar esto, no está aquí, mira. Y este viene por ahí, él está aquí atrás. Ahí. La Fiera.
The beast.
Man is here working. Andrew's wife hit me up today about the dumpster, but I told her to hold off because Javier was telling me, I was like, oh, you need the dumpster taken? Because I see he's got all these little piles of trash going on. He's like, no, let me wait, because when the dumpster comes, this is a problem. All contractors or investors are gonna know. The flip houses are gonna know this. Boom. When you have an empty dumpsters, all these freaking neighbors, especially in these kind of neighborhoods, they start throwing their trash. So they threw some couches, some shit over there, so they filled up the dumpster. So that's why he's got these piles. So he says he's just waiting for the piles to get a little bit big, so we can swap the dumpster, so then he can fill it up and then it'll be less shit that people throw on.
Is that, would you say that's only in the shit neighborhoods? Because that doesn't happen in Marietta.
Yeah, I would say usually in the hood and lower ends, you get that a lot. You don't get that so much outside the perimeter. Let's just say inside the perimeter, you're more prone to get that than outside the perimeter. Yeah, buddy. So there we go. All right. Like I don't go. What is it that the saying that I say to myself? I don't stop. I don't know. It's not vacation. Is you're supposed to go and disconnect from. Vacation is
disconnect from reality.
Yeah, exactly.